In this video, you will learn what budget constraints are and how they influence consumers' choices. You learned in a previous video that the product's price has an impact on the quantity consumers demand. In the case of a higher price, consumers will demand fewer products. And in the case of a lower price, consumers will demand more products. One reason behind this is the fact that consumers have limited resources available. More specifically, they have financial budget constraints that determine how many units of products they can afford. Let's study the concept of budget constraints through an example. The following graph represents the quantity of two different goods, apples and bread, the quantity of bread shown on the x-axis, the quantity of apples shown on the y-axis, and the budget constraint represented by the straight line. The budget constraint is the maximum affordable quantity of product A multiplied by the price of product A plus the maximum affordable quantity of product B multiplied by the price of product B. We can rearrange the inequality for the budget constraint to express the maximum quantity of product A, which gives us the equation of the budget constraint line. Just like the demand curve, the budget constraint line also has a downward or negative slope. This makes sense because purchasing more units of one good will reduce the money available to purchase more units of the other good. Let's say that the consumer has $10 to spend on these two goods, apples and bread, where the $10 represents the consumer's budget constraint. Also, let's assume that 1 unit of apple costs $1 and 1 unit of bread costs 50 cents. In our case, we get the inequality of 10 larger than or equal to 1 QA plus 0.5 QB. How can we interpret this inequality? A consumer can purchase any combination of apples and bread as long as they stay within their budget constraint. In our example, the consumer can purchase 10 units of apples and no bread, which will cost them exactly $10. Also, they can decide to purchase 0 apples and 20 units of bread, which will also cost them $10. They can purchase 5 units of apples and 10 units of bread, which will once again cost them $10. However, the combination of goods consumers purchase don't need to be exactly on the budget constraint line. They can also purchase any combination of goods within the line. For example, they can decide to buy 3 units of apples and 8 units of bread, which will cost them $7, leaving $3 for the consumer to spend on other goods. I hope you found this video useful, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos.